Mr. Mutil. How are you doing today?
I'm good. My shoulder hurts though.
That's expected. So I'm Monica. I'm going to be your student physical therapist assistant today. So I noticed that you're pretty much 8 weeks out. I looked at your medical chart, and according to your doctor, you have a pretty good bony union and through x-ray confirmation. So it pretty much means we're allowed to bear weight on that right shoulder. So we're going to incorporate some closed kinetic chain exercises with that. And then I know you also want to start your house cleaning task and your spring cleaning. So I try to incorporate exercises that will help kind of mimic those functional tasks. So in general, how's your pain today? Because I know you said it hurts a little bit. So out of 1 to 10, give me a range.
Right now it's about 6.
About a 6? Okay, so hopefully we'll get some exercises and we'll hopefully decrease that pain, okay?
Okay.
Great. Before we get started, I know we're going to do some scapula stabilization too. So I might have to do some verbal and tactile cues. Would that be okay?
Sure.
Great. And then also, I'm going to apply the safety belt just in case, just for not you losing balance by any chance. All right, I'm just going to put that around in here. Wonderful. Okay, and I'll probably just tighten it when we get up. Okay. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, perfect. Okay, so first thing that we're going to do, we are going to do, it's called a sideline external rotation. And I know you don't have too much strength on the right shoulder, so we're not going to add any weights today because your arm is pretty much its own weight. And I will show you first, if you don't mind. Do you mind just standing up for me so I can just show you on the table? So we're going to have the towel placement here. I'll do it here so you can see from the camera view. And then if you don't mind, just kind of turn right here, just so you can see it and the camera can see it. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do is put a towel right over here. Just go off to the side. And then I just kind of want you coming out right around here. We don't kind of going into neutral. We don't want to go really past that because you could only go up to 15 degrees. And then we're just going to do 2 sets of 10, okay? And then I'll kind of guide you along the way.
All right.
All right, want to take a seat for me? Okay, perfect. Okay, oh, watch out, you can't go that high. Perfect. Good. Okay, and then you want to come up for me? Right there is good. Okay, and then go slowly and controlled. And then come up again. Okay, we're going to do 2 sets. So this is going to be for 4. Oh, go a little bit lower. 3, good. 2, why am I going down? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How'd that feel?
Good.
Okay, cool. Okay, so this is pretty much we're gonna cause some overload here and get some strength. And it will help with your teres minor and your infraspinatus muscle. So we're gonna try to cause overload. So I know again, for functional activity, you wanna help move some objects maybe out of the way when you're cleaning. So this will kind of help build that strength, okay?
Okay.
Great. Okay, I'm just gonna take that towel from you. All right, if you want to just go into a nice sitting position. So the next one that we're gonna do, we're gonna do an MRE. So if you wanna just come to the edge for me. Okay, a little bit to the left. We wanna make sure that your arm right here is hanging. You don't wanna put any pressure too much on that when you get up because it's injured. So we're gonna do an MRE. So what an MRE is, it's called a manual resisted exercise. So I will be actually applying that pressure. So you could only go up to 60 degrees. So we're just gonna come all the way up here. So what you're gonna do is, it's called shoulder flexion. So you're just gonna come up to 60 degrees and then lower. I'm gonna apply the resistance. So when you're coming up, I'm gonna apply the resistance right around here. So you're just gonna try to overcome my resistance as you come into flexion, okay?
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna start here. All right, so if you don't mind, can I just see you first doing that? Can you come up for me for 60 degrees, right around here? That's good. How'd that feel? Good?
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna apply that resistance now. All right, overcome my resistance and come all the way up to flexion. Okay, as much as you can, come on, overcome, overcome. Perfect. Okay, and then relax on your way down. Perfect. All right, overcome, overcome. Come on, come on. Resist me. There you go. Try to apply a little bit more resistance. Okay, come back down. Try to apply a little bit more resistance coming up. Good, 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 good. Perfect. Relax. Okay, we would do 2 sets of 10, but that seems pretty easy. So I'm going to progress that. So we're going to do now eccentric. Because we did concentric, now we're going to do eccentric. So what that means is, instead, when you come up, I'm going to resist you but when you come down, so when you're coming down with your hand, I actually want you to have it nice and controlled, and don't let me push you down, okay? So we're gonna do that again. So I want you to resist, overcome my resistance. So come all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Go, 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 go. Perfect. Okay, and then on the way back down, don't let me push you down, but I want you to bring that hand down, okay?
Alright.
Push down, push down. Control, control, push down, push down. Bring your hand down. Nice and control. Perfect. Okay, come up. Resist me, resist me, resist me. Good. Okay, nice and control on the way back down. Perfect. One more time. Resist me, resist me, resist me. Good. And then nice and control on the way back down. Okay, apply a little bit more pressure this time. Resist me, resist me, resist me. Good. Nice and control all the way back down. There we go. One more time. Resist me, resist me, resist me. Okay, and nice and controlled all the way back down. So again, 2 sets of 10 for this one, okay? We're gonna cause overload here on the anterior deltoid. So this is gonna kind of help you if you wanna have like overhead reaching objects, or if you wanna maybe dust the blinds. This will also help with vacuuming because you're gonna do a lot of flexion and a lot more controlled here, okay? So again, causing overload, building some muscle strength on that anterior deltoid. All right, so we have one more. So if you wanna follow me, cameraman, follow me as well. So this, what we're gonna do, it's gonna help with your scapular stabilization. So this helps with scapular endurance, and this is gonna help kind of get that scapular control, and we're also gonna get that strength. So specifically, we're gonna be working on protraction and retraction. So what that means is we're gonna kind of have that scapular control on, this is gonna be retraction, and it works on the rhomboids and the middle traps. And then retraction is kind of like you're giving a nice big bear hug, and you're working on that serratus anterior. So serratus anterior, I want you to, again, kind of bring your feet, you can do shoulder width, hands on the wall. We're gonna also apply that closed kinetic chain exercise, and we're bearing weight. So again, let me know how that feels pain-wise, if it hurts too much. We could always adjust. So again, we're gonna do retraction. We're gonna bring those scapular braids together like you're holding a pencil. And again, working on middle traps and rhomboids. And then we're gonna go into protraction. It's kind of like you're giving a nice big bear hug, and you're kind of spreading out your shoulder blades as far apart as you can. So here, because we're gonna do scapular resistance, we're gonna do at least 3 sets for 30 seconds. So it's gonna look like this. You're gonna squeeze, 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 bear hug. Squeeze, 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 and then bear hug. Okay? And then again, I'll help you along the way. So if you don't mind, getting close to the wall. Okay, and then you can't go 90. You're pretty much at 60 around here. Okay? And then try to squeeze those shoulder blades together, and I'm gonna guide you, okay? So my hand's gonna be right around here. Squeeze, and then spread those scapular wings apart. So like a big bear hug. Beautiful, watch for that hiking. Okay? Again, squeeze those scapular blades together. Squeeze, 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 squeeze like there's a pencil. And then separate them as far as you can. Good. Okay, so let's do it for 30 seconds here. Get a little timer. Okay, again, squeeze, just continue squeezing, and then separating those scapular blades. Okay, squeeze. Good. Spread those wings. Perfect. Big bear hug. And then squeeze those scapular blades. Separate. Big bear hug. Squeeze. Good. Spread. Big bear hug. Squeeze. Nice and controlled. Good, good, good. Okay, and then squeeze. Not squeeze, sorry. Spread like a big bear hug. And then squeeze. Perfect. So again, we would do this for 3 times 30 seconds. Okay, you can relax. Alright, if you don't mind just taking a seat for me right here. Alright, so how did those exercises feel? Especially that last one, because I know you did at least a little bit weight bearing. So how did that feel for your shoulder?
It felt good. It released some tension.
Good. Okay, so a scale of like 1 to 10, you're probably lower than a 6 then?
Probably around there, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So again, do you have any questions for me other than that?
I do not.
Great. So next session, we're pretty much going to continue incorporating these exercises. We're going to incorporate like a lot of mimicking towards those functional tests that you want to do, because I know you want to get back to that spring cleaning. So we're going to continue mimicking those. We're going to continue that closed kinetic chain exercises and that weight bearing, just to kind of get that stress on that arm for helping that growth. So other than that, we are pretty much all set. I hope you have a good day.
Okay, you too.